Good morning, everybody. This is Davey from NuTrader. This is Marie. Yeah, let's see which opportunities we find in this market today. Market is looking good, pretty much holding the gains from Friday, I will say. Yeah, let's see what opportunities we find to trade. I see Nvidia was popping up quite early. Like this name is very strong, I guess. That will be the way to say it, probably. And yeah, the rest, as I say, SPY holding the gains there. Still flat, kind of, from Fridays, but yeah, it's looking good, in my opinion. And we're just gonna come back to look at it a little bit later. But yeah, I was trying to check the news today. I thought we got CPI today, but I checked the app and I don't have any numbers coming out today. I could be mistaken. Sometimes this thing doesn't update on my version because I have the free version of it. Yeah, what we have is consumer inflation expectation, and that's at 11. And wholesale inventory month to month, that's at 10. So, Marie, how are you doing today?
I am doing very well, Davey. And how are you doing?
Very good, Marie, very good. And yeah, nice
Had
weekend.
a good weekend, yeah.
Today's supposed to be a little bit rainy, but we're gonna see how it manifests.
Yeah, it's supposed to be all day and tomorrow and part Wednesday. So it was like,
yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, like this supposed to be the last week that it's gonna be rainish.
I hope so. I want to put up the pool.
Yeah, I wanna do more outside activities. So let's see. Yeah, so as I say,
I want to do the pool.
yeah. Well, we all enjoy your pool, you know.
I want to do
So,
the
like,
pool.
that one too. Like I mean, like yesterday during the afternoon we were going to do canoes, but
Oh,
Ella say that was when I told you that Ella say, "Oh no, I am feeling sick. I want to sleep," and we say, "Okay, let's not push it." And I went to sleep. I sleep literally 15 minutes.
that's not enough. That's not enough.
I know I sleep because I closed my eyes and the time passed and it was like 15 minutes later. But when I opened my eyes, she wasn't there anymore. You know, it's like she just tricked me. It's always like that. So, but
They
yeah,
trick you.
yeah, like so. It's good. At least the weather is not that bad. Like I mean, it's enjoyable.
Yes,
Like I
it
work
is.
a lot in the hedge, and like the weather was just nice. Like I was with shorts outside, and
Yeah, it was this weather. When
yeah.
you don't have any mosquitoes,
yeah.
those lovely things.
Oh, wait. So I find that SPY have been a little bit trapped between those 590s and 600. Like I know we just touched 600 last week, but we have been trading there for a long time. I mean, like yeah, a lot of uncertainty yet. So I'm trying to see like what I'm seeing here. Like I mean, basically we have a clear trend up. So like I mean, if we take this high and we say, I'm gonna ignore that one because do I want to ignore that? Probably I don't want to ignore that because there was a lot of volume right there. So I won't ignore it because of the volume. So let's say we just pierced it by a bit during Friday. No, that was Thursday. So yeah, and then we broke the neck, which is this one here. Like yeah, this one. And we stay above. So that's what I'm saying here. So okay. So basically, let's lower it a bit. That one makes a little bit more sense in my opinion. So I went through my trades on Friday for PLTR and like ignoring the mistakes I obviously made. PLTR did like the most obvious thing. Like I mean, and that's why I got kind of a smoke on it because I was not expecting it to be such an easy trade. In like in what is an easy trade? What I mean by that is like let's say this is PLTR, and during the morning it did a little flush here, establishing what is the opening flow for the first 15 minutes, and this one was the opening high. So when it did the opening high, it just stayed trading right here, like right above the half. That's a bullish setup, and I didn't expect it to really manifest as a bullish setup because of the flush at the open, because of the way it was selling even the day before. But what happened when it broke? It never came back. So, and it was very easy. You could get the VWAP, you could get a little bit, like you will get stopped out probably a couple times. But if you're reading the tape, you could probably get a decent price. So, though the tape was a little bit confusing, like in my case, looking toward the downside, it definitely manifests as a long, as it was communicating before. Nvidia did similar thing. SPY did similar things, so it was kind of rangy. SPY is even worse than the others because Nvidia really broke through at some point, and let's say Nvidia never broke through. Okay, Nvidia stayed in the range, but PLTR did broke. So what's on the PLTR? And Tesla was breaking down, so and it's still breaking down. This thing is right now it's trading at 188. So do I want to grab that Tesla there? I don't know. That might be a good price. That is a good price, is for sure. It's just like I don't know if you're gonna keep fighting with Donald Trump or arguing with Donald Trump. I don't think it's gonna be a good idea anymore. So so coming back to PLTR. So that's a reminder for me to keep things simple. Like what I say on PLTR, like if the trade is telling you long, maybe it's true. So don't overcomplicate it with my theories and things like that. So
I like that.
So what about you,
like
Marie?
that.
What are you trading today?
Right now, I'm not sure. I'm looking at everything that's there. Yes, Dumbo. You're welcome. I'm looking at You've got a very polite dog. Okay. Well, I'm looking at our GTI at this moment. Ionic is interesting. Wow, Ionic is very interesting.
In the past, I didn't believe that, but like I think Ionic is a stock that works to hold for long term.
I agree with you.
Like I was talking with somebody, and like these people, you know, that they are one of the only ones that are like out of the few that are making money out of AI, they are one of them, and they are making a lot, and they are providing a service that have a lot of value.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
our GTI is interesting at 1170. Now let's look at Hood.
Hood apparently is not gonna go in the S&P 500. I don't know if it's true or not.
Really?
But that looks like fake news. Whatever what I was reading, like
Okay.
and they like the down per like you see how the price plumped from like they say it was because there are like there is no official announcement, and somebody was saying like apparently it's a no. So, but yeah. I think yeah, that's exactly what I did. out of the name that we look the most, Tesla today have the highest volume and is the only name that is red out of Nvidia, PLTR. No, it's not true. PLTR is red too. So, but it's the one that is red for the most. It's 2.4% down.
Okay.
So I was trying to find in the media if there was any more comments about those, but there was not. Yeah. QBTS. I was looking at QUBT,
Yeah, let's look
which
at
is
it. Oh,
it's
yeah.
pumping a little bit decent.
Yeah, it is. Big position at 15, 15, 20. Could go to 16. And where could it pull back? 1450. What about you? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at PLTR and Nvidia. I want to see like even Hood. I'm looking at Hood too, but not really clear what I want to do yet. Like I mean, I know the market have only 2 minutes to open.
What you looking at?
Yeah, my clock in the computer is a little bit behind. But my clock in DAS is the same than you. So that's what I was looking at. Like I was looking which one is the one that is sync, and the one that is sync is the one on DAS. So it's just a couple of seconds, but that's why the alarm sometimes stay behind.
Okay.
Like you know, sometimes if the market open and it's like 10 seconds after my alarm ring. So yeah. So I don't know. Maybe Tesla is interesting, and
wow, strong participation for BBI too.
yeah, BBA. I told you I want to buy that overnight.
Mm-hmm. Hey. And have fun.
Yeah, everybody enjoy, have fun, and let's see what we're gonna do. And there we go. My alarm always late. So 5 minutes on NVDA.
Spice pumping.
NVDA is pumping quite well. Today might be the day I go out of that trade. I put an order to get it out at look, Nvidia is brutal, man. Like brutal. The way that this thing is going higher and higher. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 150 today.
What a pullback from the market.
Yeah, I see. So let's buy a little bit of that Palantir right there, and So I bought a little bit of Palantir right there. Let's see if he hold or not. If he does manifest, I'm gonna be adding to it. I want to look at the tape on Palantir, and okay, let's add a little bit more, and that's my last ad. If that doesn't work, we're gonna wait for it to do something else, and Palantir is going down. Yeah, it got me out. So I'm gonna have another order to try Palantir. You remember the day that the Palantir the day that Palantir was selling off a lot?
Mm-hmm.
There was a news on it.
Oh, what was it?
We
You
didn't
couldn't
have
find
it.
anything.
I don't know what was the news, but the guys were having news for it. So something like the budget was reduced for them or something like that. I don't remember,
Okay.
because of a concern of sensitive information that they will be managing if they were in certain projects.
Okay.
But as I say, I don't know the news completely, so I don't want to be giving too much opinion on it. So 25, 27.
What a pullback, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, the order I have for Palantir, I will move it, and look at Hood.
Whoa.
Walk it down. Oh my goodness. I have no trades yet. I'm trying to get some Palantir long, and I got some NVDA long, and I feel like I chased it a bit there. but it's okay. I would like to add to that one.
Okay.
It's just not at the right place to add, and let's see if that holds. It's okay. If it doesn't hold, it's also we're gonna find a way. Palantir definitely slowing down quite a lot there. So um, okay, let's try to add a little bit more to NVDA probably. So NVDA.
There's an event on Apple happening.
Okay. Now I add to this name and I add to NVDA. Let's see if I am wrong. Yeah, like something's going on. I don't know, but like what are you trading?
Right now, nothing. I took a loan on Joby, made some money. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I'm looking at Ionic at 39, which is the PCL. Got a big position there. Sounds interesting. Same with Archer. 1020 is going to be the PCL. Rigetti still has some blood to give.
In PLTR, I flip.
Hood should reverse soon. Okay, so we've got SPY at crossing the PCL.
I'm trying to short Palantir at 126.48, something like that. Unable to get it yet, and I just don't want to get FOMO on it, so or I get that price or I don't get it.
Okay.
And
What price is that?
126.48. My risk is very tight on it. SPY is already going back up, and PLTR, as I say, I know it's just testing my patience, but I prefer to do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I got it, and it's probably gonna get me out right away. Let's see. But if not,
SPY is definitely hugging the PCL.
okay. Got the price you want, so no complaints. Let's see if it wants to work or not. It's just a middle print, so got me out. That's okay.
AMD looks interesting.
Okay. Yep, I knew that. Apparently, I went with a smaller size, but like
Okay.
I did. I'm just trying to not miss a trade. Like I got the good price twice, and like then it just smoked me twice, and like I didn't put the order fast enough, so now I am just like trying to deal with it. It's probably not the best way to do that.
What would you do different?
I'm not happy with my entry, with my last entry, even if it's a smaller size.
Okay.
So if I am able, I will correct it. Got me out. So. Try it one more time. I dropped the order there. If you get me, get me. If it doesn't get me, doesn't get me. Da, 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 da.
U.S. wholesale inventory at 10 o'clock.
Nice.
Weird, eh? That you inventory, you didn't see it on your news?
I say that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Isn't it at 11?
They said at 10. Positive 0.2.
Nice.
Compared to 0 expected, so. It wasn't that bad of a news.
You think the market overreact?
Well, 0.2 does.
I'm gonna exercise my patience here. PLTR get me. Like, I have to say, so like, it has been my fault. Like, executions, mistakes, and things like that. But
Okay, tell me more.
like, I didn't stay with the trade because I wanted to look at NVDA,
Okay.
and that's why I didn't put the order fast enough. And then I chased one of them, though I chased it with only half of the size.
Okay.
But yeah, now I'm gonna get it apparently. So let's see. Buy the penny. It's right there. Buy the penny. So the PLTR short. Okay, I got it, but that was a lot of momentum there. So it's didn't work. So I say if that doesn't work, let's see. It's really not holding. So didn't I went short on that? Come on, guy. Like, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, I did put the order. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Again, a lot of momentum going through. So probably I'm doing the wrong thing.
We seem to have a little bit of a
Yeah.
turn on the RSI for SPY.
I'm gonna give it one more shot and that's it. So for PLTR, if not, I'm gonna walk away. I flipped over the long because if he doesn't want to print short, let's guess it's a long.
Okay.
So though I don't feel super confident about that trade, like yeah, it doesn't. Hijo de tu mamá. Okay, so let's take a look at Nvidia and let's read that tape. I am doing poorly today again. So
SPY is really not doing much. So if we're trading some tickets that are aligned with SPY, like, phew.
breaking even on Palantir. I took it again, but I'm breaking even. Like
Okay.
I have problem trusting it, but piece of crap.
Okay, so SPY is popping.
Yeah, Nvidia as well. And even like I move my stop losses slightly below. There you go, or you go. There we go, you go.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
He's doing it again, and I am not trusting it, you know. cut myself out of it. So trying to go long in BDA.
Yeah, it looks not too bad.
I went long. I chased it a bit, but
Okay.
half of the size. Um, should be okay. Let's read those tapes. PLTI is alone. It's but it's okay now. I have a full size on NVDA. Probably not the best price, but I think if PLTR is doing what it's doing, with a little bit of less strength, though it's holding a better price, that's a for sure. Nvidia should be able to hold the 144. He's not holding the 144. Let's see. You sure it's not holding? Let's not let it go too far without us being inside there. Mm. Hey, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Are you kidding me? Now PLTR holding, Nvidia not holding.
No. So SPY's at the top.
No, it's not there yet. The top is
No.
599.99.
Opening ring.
Yeah, the opening range is 599.99. The opening line is at one. It's the one that is right there now.
Yeah.
What is the momentum here? Like, I mean, give me a break. Like, I mean, I got that. Yeah,
It seems to be to the top, right? The RSI seems to be climbing a bit.
yeah. Like things should be ripping off. Like, but they are not. So let's see.
Nvidia's got a good tape and balance for the long.
Yeah, that's why I'm long.
Yeah.
Like, and I got the tray first at the open that didn't work. Then I got it and like it was just a sample. But what I'm finding is that that it's better to go inside with and this is gonna sound so obvious for many people. Like, it's better just to go full size very tight than to go little by little. It's but like you look at the 1 minute and it's like very sleepy price action.
Right? It's really.
And like let's say Nvidia in the 5 minutes, each candle is lower and lower. So it's like it's a little bit of flagging there probably, but I'm not convinced yet.
Okay.
So like though it looks beautiful, I mean like the chart is just, and as I said, like PLTR, like I got the signal because like I like when you see like 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 let's say it's PLTR here, but like PLTR, like you cannot see it as clear, let's say in this chart, but let's say in this chart here, you see those like we have the 200, we have the opening, and it's smashing, and even if it's selling from there, it just come back, and you see a lot of selling, and it just keep coming back. That wants to break, and what it does is break. So like the only short that worked here was this one, and I got out. It was okay. It was good. It allowed me to take a little more trades before hitting my maximum loss. But yeah, they really didn't went below the 50 EMA. So I find the day a little bit chopped up. So like let's say why to pick Nvidia instead of PLTR? Like I say PLTR is alone because of how it was not letting it go. But like let's say PLTR at the open, what it did, market open, PLTR sell immediately. So there was heavy selling on PLTR pending. I mean, like it doesn't really matter. Like it's not saying that this is gonna dictate the price, but hey, there was selling here that was not in NVDA. So what I'm saying, let's say if we take the same chart on the same time frame and we look at the NVDA, what did NVIDIA do at the open? Rally up very nicely. Yes, then it found seller, but it didn't went too far. And now this is probably a beautiful long. It's just the market is not doing its best right now. So well, I say that like I mean I don't know. It's just not really there yet. So we don't see momentum the way we would like to see. I'm gonna be breaking even in this trade. I really don't wanna take a loss. Like my loss is already big enough. And today it's supposed to be an observation day, but we talk and like observation days are not having the value that I'm expecting to have from them, because like it's supposed to correct the making mistakes and things like that, or help me to say, hey, you know, if you do this, you're gonna get a very bored day. And like
The impact is not there.
yeah, and like because of most of the day I am like green, even if it's by a little bit, it's like sacrificing a little bit possibility of profit. So it's yeah, it's not the best to do. We have to find something to counter, but that one is not the best. Not for now. Like I mean, it did have value, a lot of value. For when I was going trading like a cow, like in that matter, yes, it makes sense. But I'm not trading like a cow most of the days, so
No, well said.
that have been a little bit addressed, I will say. So hopefully this Nvidia keep pumping up little by little. I don't care if it's slow. The market is slow right now. It's just let's see. Like I'm breaking even because I don't want to take a loss. As I say, I have already a big of a loss of a day. Like I have a big loss for the day, so I can recuperate all that back very easy. But this will need to really pump up, and like I know it has that power, so it's just a matter of patience. And there could be pullback spending because this thing, like Nvidia, though it looks okay for the long, you see that it's selling everywhere. So like I mean, the stock doesn't move too far for it to find sellers right away. So can you pull back and get me out? That's almost for sure. Do I hope that doesn't happen? Yes, I hope that doesn't happen. But do I have to read the tape? Look at the size that is. Like, oh my goodness! Like I just saw that. Like I out of reflex,
NVIDIA?
I went to look at the tape.
Okay. And?
There is 20,000 lot
What?
at 145.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna show it to everybody here. So that's 45. 45 here. That is 14,000, like 1399, whatever, thousands, plus 66 hundreds, so or 6,613. Are you kidding me? And I say like 150, like oof, I don't know if 150 can be manifest with those type of sizes there. The
That's
biggest
insane.
side we have seen on NVIDIA. We're gonna take a break.
Yes, please.
Hey, gonna take
Yeah,
We are back.
we are back.
Buy the penny, rejecting the 144.70. But we have Godzilla at 145. Yeah, I never seen that type of
That's a
sizes.
huge size.
I think the ones that we saw previously was about 10,000 probably. At
It was what?
10,000.
10,000? Yeah.
Yeah, you're funny. 10,000 at 149.80, something like
I
that.
hear you say that. 10,000.
Yeah. Latin accent. So, wasn't Donald Trump making fun of this girl, the one that was saying, I think he's married with kids, the show, the wife of Al Bundy,
Yeah, yeah.
because she have a strong accent, but like, oh, I think also like she like it to have like that, like she probably it's a fake accent, like probably she exaggerated because of, you know, she's a girl and she's like a model and looks very hot saying those things. So
No, it's not married with children.
he's not married with children. No.
No, it's
I'm gonna be taking some partials on the NVDA there. I know it's the pullback from there. If ever happen a pullback from there, it's gonna be something brutal. So I'm gonna make piece that I'm gonna take a piece at whatever is above 80, which it will be. Right there. And I told you guys that I can pretty much make those losses back right away. I haven't made all of it, but I have made a big chunk of back, so that's a good trade.
good job, good job.
So, and yeah, let's see what that 45 wants to do. Like, don't you think that if they are able to show those sizes like that, hey, it's nothing. So, do anybody care where? Like, if it goes through that size and it doesn't get to 150, like, it's a weird thing, I think. But like, at the same time, like, this volume normally can act as a stopping volume, like breaking volume. I prefer to use stopping volume because I don't know if when I say breaking, it sounds like break something down instead of slowing something down, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So,
I think it is breaking levels, breaking volume.
like the probabilities of this finishing at that price at the end of the day or close to are quite high.
Okay.
But the question is that, like, and this is where it get a little bit tricky. The fact that these sizes is not being hitting or anything, like, I mean, it's just there. Like, I mean, wouldn't that imply that they may have a higher, like, yeah, like that they kind of don't care the effect of that size in the price, and like, hey, like many people for sure, like you see how late I realized that was there. Once people realize that was there, like, it's for sure. Like, can you put that type of order and be fake? I don't think so. The trading police will chase you right away. No, I'm kidding. They are never that effective. I guess it's hard. Like, it's a hard thing to do. Like, and I know in UK they have a stronger thing related to that, but
Do they?
yeah, because there was a lot of high frequency manipulation in the past.
Okay.
So they had to get good at it, and they were so good. And now, like, as I say, somehow I can say I'm an ignorant in that because I don't know at which level they are right now, but in those things. But they had like one of the system I know they had is like you see how you and I are looking at the level 2. They have a system that in milliseconds like is looking at the orders because they were tricking not people, they were tricking machines.
What?
So like they were putting an order right there just to like they were tricking the guy that was tricking the others. It's,
Oh, that's a little crazy, eh?
so when they look at the order, it's like a histogram like that. Similar to the book map that we had. Like in the book map, that's something that you can see. Like you can see when fake orders are there
Okay.
because they get removed, but they left the print of for how long they have been there.
They were there. Yeah,
So
yeah.
in that case, you see when we zoom out, zoom in, you can see like microseconds, milliseconds. So in those milliseconds, you can see that somebody will put an order and remove it right away. So like there are like one of the sample I saw was in Palantir. Like they were faking. Putting fake orders to depreciate the price, and then they bought the same player bought everything back.
No
So
way.
they did like that. They cost something like that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but just for them to buy way cheaper.
And they got caught.
I don't know. I don't think they got caught. Like as I say, like I don't know at which level they are really capable of. But if I have to guess, they do have very sophisticated thing. I just don't know. Like I mean, do they have all the resources like to go through everybody that does this? Like I know there is a documentary that is called Putin's Trader, and it was a Russian trader. But this was another thing. Like what they were doing was different. Like they were. There was a company that the actual companies like Tesla, Apple, Microsoft were using to report.
Yeah, yeah.
So like it's not themselves who do that. It's a company that do all the like. I don't know if it's like a auditing like the thing like when you do the inventory and you call a company to do.
Yeah, audit.
So but like what this type of company do is that they know your earnings, they know everything ahead,
Okay.
but they supposed to have like this secret whatever document that they shouldn't be saying any of them, blah blah blah.
Correct.
But this Russian guy was having a fake company in between those, and he was receiving all the data way before the Americans investor.
Ooh.
So they were like literally the guy was sitting like as a shopper in a mountain, and he was going in a helicopter, like so much money that it was insane. And from the state they went to I don't know where they caught him, but like he was in another country and they got him, and like he's in jail right now. So but it was just one of the attacks because like Vladimir Putin was saying that the economy of the state is one of their best weapons. So basically he was buying or selling Tesla shares way ahead, especially Tesla. Like I mean, it was in Tesla that the big maneuver he was doing.
Not good, right?
Yeah. There are many companies like they are called whispers, and like there are two types. One of them is no illegal, and the other one is illegal, because one of them is just like speculative.
Okay.
But the others are like they do things to get inside information, and that one is not good. So if you get caught with one of those things, you get in trouble. Let's see how it's called. Like the guys in the channel that were explaining the difference between those two, very clear. And like maybe ChatGPT, no, let's see, let's go. Whistleblowers.
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 Okay.
Whistleblowers and whispers.
I never heard about whispers, but I did hear about whistleblowers.
What is insider trading and when it's illegal? I guess it's only legal when the SEC approved that you can buy or sell shares.
What did you say?
Like there is a question in Investopedia that say what is insider trading and when is it illegal? When is it legal?
Is it ever legal?
Yeah, because but like for example in Tesla, for example, like again, like the same Elon Musk have been investigated many times because of selling shares at X time or buying shares at X time, and like depending on what is your position in the company,
Yeah.
sometimes when you decide to sell shares, the SEC have to approve before you sell them. So like for example, if there is important news coming out and you know it ahead, for you to sell your shares, you're gonna have to go through the approval for. So I guess that counts as inside trading. PLTR got trapped between the PCL and the opening price, and it's very, very narrowing there. Like, I mean, really, it's looking strong. I will say, but it's not. Yeah, look at it. It's just breaking through. NVDA, I sleep a little bit too much on it, and I didn't add.
Okay.
So what about Hood?
Yeah. The people really didn't like the fact that it didn't make the S&P.
Just to be clear here with the NVDA, as I say, like I like to call, I wanted to call it, let's say, stopping volume, because the print on the high, it did print 45, but it's exactly 145.00. So no 1 penny more. So I have to take a decision on NVDA where I will be believing that NVDA will break through that, or or it won't. Like, I mean, what do I think here? I think it will break through. Probably it will take some time, but it should be breaking through. And
Are you going to?
even if it goes higher, I think it's gonna be coming back to close to 45. But I would like, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't have experience with those sizes that, like, they are there, like, like,
Yeah. Are they going to repel, right?
with that print by depending, it's for sure that they got nothing in there. They didn't got their like fill up or anything. Like, I mean, and I don't know if you remember, but with the other sizes that we were talking about that we were spectators before, like once it print, they disappeared. They went away. Like, well, we print here, but those guys doesn't go away. Whoever is in there is staying there. They for sure, they are sure that they're gonna get filled. I guess so. So
Okay. Did I hear correctly? Rate cuts at 11? Hmm. So we've got a day off coming.
yeah, next week the 19th is Juneteenth Day.
Juneteenth.
Yeah. So let's see. Like, I was going to check that because I have nothing, to be honest. Like, I mean, yeah, look, that's all the news I have. And when I go tomorrow, then after tomorrow, now like Wednesday should be the day that they will take that decision. I think. No. Or PPI is one of those days. Wait for Friday. No. Could that be by any chance the emergency cut?
Hmm.
They only did that during COVID, so
Yeah, right? That they were off the grid.
yeah.
Off the beaten path, as they say.
So um, Tesla having trouble at the 200 on the 5 minute, but let's look at that daily, because that daily was acting as a level of resistance last week. And man, am I going to regret not buying Tesla? I don't know. Like this meltdown between. Well, what do you think is going to happen between those two?
Between who?
Trump and Elon. Like, what do you think is gonna?
It's gonna take a lot of water. Because we've got the richest man in the world taking on the biggest cabeza dura in the world with an ego as biggest. So it could be an interesting little battle.
So I'm gonna add to NVDA right there. I'm gonna still be breaking even. I don't want to see the 144 being tested. I know it was relevant, but I think probably didn't have that much size for it to gravitate over it. So I add because it was below 144.50, and let's see. Yeah, that seems to not be working. So probably a mistake, but let's see. I'm okay with that. Whatever I decide to do, I'm just gonna be willing to take. Yeah, there we go. That didn't work. So I confused myself. Yeah, Nvidia reacting to that 144 buy depending. Do I miss the entry? Do I want to take it back? That volume was quite high, I will say, on the pullback for NVDA. Is that expected? I think it is expected, and so let's do a little bit of tape reading here. I'm gonna have an order ready for the 144. It didn't even print 144, to be honest. So yeah, that price may not get offered if I am correct. Yeah, that price is not gonna get offered if I am not mistaken. Okay, I have an order to get some. Let's see if I am right. That was the shot right there at that 144.20. As I say, I'm not chasing the move. That was clearly planned. Let's see. Okay, it's holding good at 26. We are printing 144.28. And like, yeah, let's see. We have a decent order between 130 and 140, but we are coming back to the 122. If that one doesn't work, I will be trying to get 144 probably. But yeah, let's see. Then if you do offer 144, yeah, it's dropping. The bid is dropping. So did I get the bid? Yeah, let's see. Okay. It's gonna get me out probably. Okay, SPY's pumping a bit, having trouble at the opening price. Patience really matter right now. This trade I probably should be getting out than trying to get it at a better price. But by that I will be risking. Probably I will be risking more by doing that than just holding the trade. On NVDA. We're gonna know that a little bit later. Nvidia, the volume really drop in those dojis there. That's good enough for me. And
we've got good RSI for SPY.
yeah, it is really trying to break above the opening price. So unable to for now, but we need to be patient. That didn't look that good on that tape. I don't want my price to be offer anymore, so I'm gonna be breaking even on that trade. It's a little bit tedious to do this, but it's part of trading, you know. It's a little bit cold here, right?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't turn on the heat. I'll be back. Right, we are back. And yeah, let's see. Let's see if we are right or not about NVDA. Um, I'm not taking any risk on it, and as I say, or it works, or I don't want to see it offering that price anymore. And yeah, that should be it. Right now, it is having trouble with the 50 EMA, but that should be temporary. So though I wouldn't be surprised if he never break the 145, because
Really?
yeah, like he went there and like he found the brakes, hit the brakes and didn't touch it by the penny. Like he touched it by the penny, but seems to be too big for it right now. And like something here that we are aware of is that that's temporarily. Like I mean, what those stocks normally do, they know, like let's say this is the big size here, the biggest size, they will come and touch it, and touch it, and touch it. And every time that you touch it, if it's a legit loan, like if people really believe that it's a loan, every time that you touch it, the level gets weaker and weaker, or the participation gets stronger and stronger, and that's why at the end it just break through. So, and it's what is happening here. Like for example, the 144.70 rejected clean at the open, very clean. Whoop, we were all the way down, like it went down like $1.70, and then when he printed back again, look how slow. Like it broke through, find a bigger resistance level, and how are we? Did we went to 43? No, we found a break at 44. So and yeah, be nimble, but pay attention to. Like there is a lot of people that are gonna be jumping short at the 145. Myself was one of those, and like I think it's okay to do that, but at the same time today with that size, like it's so impressive, that size. As I say, it's the first time I see such a big sizes on Nvidia, let's say, because if it's a cheaper stock, we understand that those sizes are okay, but like just calculate like how much is that at a like multiply by 100 and then say how much is it in dollar amount. So that's big money, big money coming out of right there. So is it coming down like panicking toward the downside? No, it's coming out at a higher price. They are willing to wait for it. So that talks just good about the stock. That talks good about the valuation for today, let's say. But yeah, watch out. Coming fast and furious toward the downside right now. That's gonna shake out a lot of people. I hope not to be one of them, because as I say, I'm taking no risk on it. I don't want to take any risk on it. And to me, that makes no sense. If it's gonna go higher, let's let it go higher. Though I don't have the best price either. Like 144.10 was way better. And it was offered 144.10 at some point. PLTR really pumping up as well. The tape is accelerating a bit right there, taking its time. Yeah, this probably gonna break through.
So spies at the VWAP.
Yeah, but it's kind of spice a little bit downward right now. Like okay, I'm out of NVDA. I'm gonna try to get a better price. Let's see what I consider a better price. So let it even break a little bit below. Trying to get the VWAP actually. Was very close to chase that one, but I'm not doing that. I have recognized that that's the worst to do. Okay, I got it. Let's see if it's going to work or not. As I say, that's the worst to do to chase it, then that's what I didn't want to do, and I didn't do it. So let's just see.
Good job, good,
Thank you. If it works,
good discipline.
okay. Apparently, it's not gonna be working. Tape is accelerating. We are going down fast and furious. Let's see. Yeah, that didn't work. So trying the short one more time on PLTR.
Big pull from the market.
Mm-hmm. Even Nvidia blipped a lot. Like I mean, didn't chase you. So don't make a lower low. Hijo de tu mamá. Hey.
So what position are you in, David?
No. No, Marie.
Big position on Nvidia at 143.
Yeah, like what are you trading? W by BD.
Mm-hmm. So, is it time?
Yeah, it is time, but I'm taking a little bit longer here. Let me just
Well, please do. You're the boss.
not really. You are the boss, but you know, we can negotiate, I guess. So Nvidia, like, it seems to be like a good price around where it is right now. But let's see, like, what is this bounce from here from? Like, I mean, like, let's see, it means something there. Yeah, like, I would expect Nvidia to go slightly lower yet, probably to like, if I have to guess, somewhere around, yeah, like but that, like, I mean, it's two items that I have to price in here. So basically, the high of Nvidia, or the opening price, was like 142.50. That's not good, like 142.50. So 142.50, that's too far in my opinion. Okay, so apparently you can go to 142.50. And yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping it up, but at the same time, I'm gonna be talking about my trades and what happened here. Like, I mean, I got smoked today again, and yeah, like similar thing that what happened on PLTR. What seems to be simple was it, and like I keep making it more complex. So. So yeah, like I went long here on Nvidia. Like this is one trade, but very small share amount. Like I just took a little loss. That's why the stop loss was so far. So I say it's okay. Let's see if it works. It didn't work. It went down like quite a lot. Then at 43, it claimed it back, and then it went above, like above the EMA, the 50 EMA, then above the VWAP. Didn't hold the VWAP as good here, but the tape was very sweet, like very signaling long here. So that's why I say a trade that worked, but then it doesn't really work. Like I mean, I went like it worked, but I walked away, and then I find myself chasing the move. So like what I mean by that, like let's say this is a small size, and I got out insignificant loss, and then I got out heavy here, and I get shake out. When I get shake out, I am not looking at the stock because I am looking at Palantir. So it come back to be a good price anyways. So it went up, then I am chasing it here, and then I got out. So that's a loss. And then at least I took it again. I stay this time here, and I catch that big move. But in here, we were showing to you guys that we have such a big size at 144, 145, that we never seen those sizes previously. Well, that 145 was big enough to make what historically happened. What historically happened is that it reversed from there. Like I mean, the time that we saw 10,000 lot, what happened? It gave everything away. It went down to hell. Today, that's why probably 142.50 is so doable. And look, it's going there. Like I say, oh no, it's not possible. It's going there. So, like, in my opinion, 142.50 is a good price to go long. But like, be aware that this have gave away everything. And like, so it didn't hold the 200 EMA. So let's see. So 142.50. So, but yeah, like then I keep going long. What I find that I am doing wrong, like I did wrong that Friday, and I am doing that wrong again today. So I'm gonna zoom out to illustrate what I'm talking about here. So when I want to be that long on a stock, I probably wanted to hold the VWAP for a little bit better. Like if I have to counterweight, or if I have to wait, or to put in perspective, any of those indicators, the VWAP is one of the most important, if not the most important. Like volume, I like to say volume is the most important, but let's say we have the VWAP there, that is very clear. So what happened with the VWAP here is that though we push aggressively at the open, then we break it down. Then we break down, and we went all the way down close to the 200. So we claim it back, and we hammered, went under, went above again, then came back down. Then we across without finding any stop here. And like what I'm saying is like if I want to be as long as I have been on NVDA, I probably need to evaluate a little bit better how good this is holding, and especially with that size there. Like that size make me not think about this, because that size was I don't know from where I was dreaming that it was going to go through, But hey, you only gain those things with experience. And basically, next time, what do we say? When we see such a big size, that's a short, my guy there. You should be, here I got 50% out. No, no, no. Get everything out at that order. So, if he goes after, you don't care about it. So, PLTR. So, in PLTR, I did a little bit more poorly, I will say. So, PLTR, yeah, like if you see, like my losses are all on PLTR. Like this, again, did the same thing. And this one, like let's say I was going long here, I took a loss, and then I flipped to short. And when I flipped to short, why I was going long? Like that's what I'm not good at it, at flipping. So like
It's not as clear.
I went short, I took a loss, then I went short, took another loss, short, took another loss, short, another loss, short. That was only half of the size, took another loss. Short loss, short loss. So it's insane, man. Like I mean, little bit dumb from my perspective. So here the last short here it worked. Like basically it was this short here. So I took half here, and I took everything here a little bit before it really got me out. So, and then I went short, took another loss, short, and took another loss. And Palantir, what is Palantir doing? Flying. And you wanna laugh at it? Like Nvidia was a strong name, and now it looks like crap.
Yep.
PLTR was weak.
And
now it looks like if somebody's buying the crap out of it. So, hey, what do you do with that? I cannot do much. Just like trade less next time. And yeah, like if you see with the time I have left here, I'm gonna dedicate it to read the tape a little bit, just to
on
see
which one?
in both of them, just to see myself like what makes sense to me. Like Nvidia, like it is a long like, and like it didn't win 42.50, it went 142.64. That's good enough in my opinion. So for it to bounce, like now I don't know what it is rejecting. Yeah, it's rejecting the opening price. I bet there is so many people confused right now, but yeah. Would you go long in the bottom of this? No, it makes no sense. So yeah, that's it for me. A red day here. I have to try to do something different with the observation days. Like I kind of don't like to not trade because I lose sense of it. But like yeah, we're gonna see what we do at the end with that. So yeah, what about you, Marie?
Well, it started out well. I traded Joby and IMS. Those were green trades. But then I went to Rocket Lab. Now I'm back with Joby. But I went back to Rocket Lab and then I just went flippy on that one, and it kind of smoked me, which isn't good.
Understood. Anything else you would like to add?
I love when he says that. Understood. I'm walking away.
No, like you want to scratch your head here and look at Nvidia. Like I was saying, like now it's gonna go 50. Look at 50. Wag it down like 10 cents.
One thing I'm going to be doing tomorrow, it's going to be 3 trades. I'm going to pick them. It is what it is.
Now the 50 here, if that 50 doesn't hold on Nvidia, well, like that if the 142.50 doesn't hold on Nvidia, let it go, my guy. Like you were wrong for good. You have the 200 there that was previously a level of support, and like, yeah.
And let's make a mention about SPY.
Yeah, SPY is. I'm gonna leave it to you. What do you want to say about SPY?
Holy rangy,
Man, like that thing is just making that.
$1.50.
Yeah. Doesn't want to go above the 600, but it doesn't want to go below either. So it's
Nope.
Nvidia printing 142.47, 142.48. And like a faulty things that I have been doing from Friday, and I say this like, and like I say this like if I am proud of myself. Just give me a second, I'll be back. Yeah, what I was going to say just is like I haven't been reading the tape from Friday, and like my question is, why are you doing that, my guy? Like, really, you are not reading the tape. You can say whatever you want. You are not reading the tape. That's a huge mistake. Like yeah, like I have looked at the print for 1 minute. You really didn't read the tape. So, and yeah, a little bit annoying to me that matter, but like why do I say this? Because if I look at the tape, like right now, and I'm gonna put it, that's gonna be a good task to do, because that has value instead of looking at observation day. So one of the things I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back today, and I'm gonna read the tape on Palantir, and I'm gonna read the tape on NVDA. Like later, I will replay and I'm gonna read those things because, hey, you are not doing it.
And that's such a strength on you.
Yeah, like, but like the what does that reading the tape what it provide me with, that is normally rare that I am wrong on that one, the direction. The direction, and that's why when I read the tape I am as much as possible not flipping, because like what the tape say, that's what it is. So
Yeah, you add to your position.
yeah, exactly. But normally, like, no. Yeah. So that's it for today. I hope everybody have fun, and we're gonna be here tomorrow. Yeah, for sure, it's gonna be better than today. Let's just keep it nimble, keep spinning the wheels, and like making sure we don't accumulate too big of a loss. And yeah, so that's it. I hope everybody is doing well. We're gonna be here tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.